happening? Back at it. What's going on? The 11th of August, Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. Italian time. What are you guys doing? Are you guys training? Are you messing around? What are you doing? Are you working out? What's up? Let me just make sure this thing is working, right? So no problemos. All right, here you are. Yeah, I think we up and running. Something wrong tonight. Something not right. It's taking too long. All right, cool. We on. So, guys, what are you saying? First, before we start saying anything, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank my 547 subscribers. I don't take you for granted. Okay, you're special, guys. Thank you for being here. 198 videos later, we got 547 subscribers. You are the best, guys. Thank you very much. We're gonna get to 1,000. We're gonna get to 10,000 very soon. I'm gonna continue being here. So eventually it will happen. You know. I got time and I am enjoying this. Really, I am enjoying this. So no problemos whatsoever. Yeah, guys, what's the matter? Tell me, son. Are you guys training? Are you guys working out? Working out. Is it summer? We're there. Let me tell you this. It's summer here. It's extremely, excruciatingly hot. Right? It's not even funny. Honestly. But what you gonna do? But summer's nearly over, guys. We've got 20 days to go, pretty much. September is much cooler. It's much better. You get some rain as well during September. It's getting better, guys. We're getting better. Don't worry about nothing. Right? They're forecasting rain for tomorrow. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed for some rain. Because I can't remember last time it rained. You know, that can be nice. Do you know what I mean? But in the meantime, we're working out hard. I got 2 weeks to go on my own 15 weeks training plan, and I'm starting to look decent. It's 13 weeks in, and I can't wait to be over with this, if I'm honest with you. I can't wait to be over. It was rough and tough, 15 weeks of hard dieting. I started off at 80 kilograms. And now I am 66.3, so that's not bad at all. I lost, you can say, 14 kilograms in 13 weeks, and I've not lost an inch of strength. Actually, I am stronger than what I started. Well, it's a long story, guys. Yeah, but I feel stronger now. Obviously, I feel way more agile. I feel way more healthy. I feel really good. 14 kilograms, it's some weight. You know, sometimes I look at my daughter. My daughter is 2 years old, and my daughter is 11 kilograms. I lost. Sorry, my neighbors. No, guys, I lost 14 kilograms. You can say I lost my daughter, the weight of my daughter, and a little cat, right? and a little poodle. How do you call a little dog? A little. My daughter is 11 kilograms. I lost, and my daughter she runs around. She's not a little baby like this, you know. You know, she runs about. She's 2. She talks, you know. And I think, damn, I lost more mass than that. Wow, that is something to take in consideration. So I'm really happy. And how did I do it? Consistency, straight diet, a hard diet. You know, there's no if and buts about it. I see all sorts of videos out there in regards to dieting. Bro, nobody is gonna discover anything anymore in regards to dieting. How, like, people are hoping that somebody's gonna show up tomorrow and tell them, if you eat kiwi for a month straight, right? It's never gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Dieting is hard. Dieting is consistency, and it is what it is. Either you wanna do it, or you don't wanna do it. That's a different story. But it's still gonna suck, right? It's not nice. Some days you feel weak. Some days you feel better. It is what it is. But if there is a great thing about cutting, is that eventually it finishes. If eventually you're done and you look in the mirror and you're like, damn, right? It was worth it, you know. And memories, you know, me, I am quick to forget bad times, you know what I'm saying? So as soon as I'm finished with this, I forget about it. It's like it never happened. So I really do not put too much stress into the actuality of what is happening, you know. I know it's gonna go quick. Hello everyone, thank you for saying hi. How are you doing? Please, can you subscribe to the channel? Would you mind subscribing to the channel? Please. Right? I talk fitness, I talk training, I talk working out. That's what I do. Please give me a new subscriber. Pa, pa, pa. Thank you. Thank you to the new subscriber I got today. Thank you very much. Wherever you are, I appreciate you. And after the diet, obviously you got the working out. You got the training, guys. You got to put the work in, and I like mixing and matching. That's what I want to talk about today. Different training methods, right? That I never look at them like this is better, this is worse, this is good, this is not. They're all great. They all have their reason to exist. And if you mix them in between, you're gonna find the perfect balance. When you plateauing, when you find like you stagnating, motivation is not there because you're a little bit bored, it can happen. Switching up methods is great. When your weight is not moving, it's good to switch up training. If your strength is not ramping up, switch up training. Switching up training is the most beneficial thing you can do, right? Maybe too often is not the best, because what you want to do is you want to you know, induce adaptation and then switch up. You know, once adaptation has been done, you switch on it and then you get back at it. Yeah, it requires a lot of organization if you want to get it done properly, you know. Guys, give me another subscriber. I feel like today I'm gonna go to 550 subscribers. Let's go. Let's go. Give me 500 subscribers. Let's go. Right? And now, guys, before we talk about what we have to talk about, which is really cool, we're going to talk about the rest pause method, brilliant, negative reps, eccentrics. We're going to talk about the bro split. We're going to talk about push and pull. We're going to talk about agonist-antagonist superset, which is tremendous. We're going to talk about pre-exhaustion, drop sets, force reps, 21s, cluster sets, and myo reps, something, you know, we're going to mention all sorts of different training methods, and you guys tell me which one you like the most. Yeah, we'll figure out together which one you prefer, and I like them all, you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm moving stuff around, I'm happy. And as long as I'm moving, I'm happy. But before this, guys, I want to introduce to you quickly, I don't want to break nobody's balls, but I got to do what I got to do, is that my app is ready, okay? My app is absolutely ready, okay? And it's great. I mean, I love it. Sorry, I'm just looking at it. I just lost my train of thoughts, but it's a great app for my clients, for people, you know, they want to train together with me, because I can upload on the app all the training plans that I want, with all the training sessions that I want, with all the specifics that I want, and be extremely detailed in it. Then you got your food diary inside the app as well, so you can track your food, your macros within the app. And when you log in a training session, the calories burned on that training session will be added to your food diary. Okay, so it's really well made. Obviously I took inspiration from other apps, but I think but this is not for everyone. This is for to upload training plans, to monitor and to track, to facilitate tracking, to increase accountability, and it's just cool. I find it very cool. I'm using it myself these days, just, you know, make sure there's no bugs and stuff, but it's absolutely great. Let me just tell you what I have been doing. I've been eating 3,004. I'm just reading it from the app, okay? I mean, look at the tools here that I got. I've been eating 3,415 calories this week, and my target for the week is 11,097 calories. Consider it's 1,500 calories for me, that I'm a 5'7" man. Okay. On the month, I had 13,119 calories, and my target for the whole month is 47,914. This is just this is absolutely great, because if you're doing a hard diet, yeah, and that is your target, yeah, and you know that, and I have set it up, and I set up that I want to lose 1 kilograms per week, okay? So this is my target in terms of calories, to lose 1 kilogram per week. So I know that if I stay on that target, or maybe slightly below, but I don't want to be too below, because I don't want to lose muscle mass, okay? This is already quite aggressive. I know that if I stick to it and I do my more workouts, I can lose, yeah? So today, my target obviously was 1,500 calories. I took a rest day from training, because I had a very, very good workout yesterday. And I had 1,378 calories. I had 17 grams of protein, 107 grams of carbs, and 74 grams of fat. Yeah? So I'm high on fat. I like to do that. And I like to stay a little bit low on carbs. And that's everything in the app. I had pork ribs, you know, 140 grams, which is 376 calories. I had chicken, I had yogurt, I had honey, I had plums, I had apricots, I had an ice cream with my kids, and I had some mozzarella, buffalo mozzarella. And yesterday I had 2,000 calories, because I worked out. I had a good workout in the early afternoon, and then I had for a good walk in the evening, so I burned loads of calories. I needed to replenish, yeah. So anyway, just this to tell you, yeah, with this app you can absolutely, yeah, monitor everything, and then you got measurements, weight. So you got three sections really. You got measurements, weight, and goals. You click on it, and you upload. You log in, all your information, as much as you want. Your weight, your height, your lifestyle, your measurements. If you want to take them, everything, and it keeps track of everything. You can go look back. Yeah, to you can go and look at the history, and you will see, for instance, this is actually interesting for me, although I started very, not too long ago, right? My hips on the 3rd of August were 83 centimeters, my hips, right? Hang on a minute, what the hell? Sorry, 81.5. Do you know why? Because it's in Italian, and I'm translating it. Anyway, I lost 1.5 centimeters. I was the 3rd of August, 81.5, and actually no, I measured this morning 79 centimeters. I lost 2.5 centimeters in 10 days, pretty much. But if you watch the channel, you already know. I had a terrible plateau period. Terrible plateau. My cut to shred 15 weeks, this is a plan that I offer to my clients, to people that work with me. It's 15 weeks of hard diet and hard training. No messing around. And I had very good, I had like 8 very good weeks where I lost 10 kilograms. I went from 80 kilograms to 70 kilograms in 10 days. Not in 10 days, sorry. In 8 weeks. And then I plateaued badly. I got a little sore throat, you know. Sorry, I had to. And so, guys, what I was saying is, then I plateaued and I did not lose a single gram for 3 weeks straight. Right, if you are into this, you know how bad it is when you're dieting really bad and it don't work, anymore. But the only way you've got to find out what's the cause is to continue. You can't just stop the diet. You can't just stop going forward. What you do is you grind it. You keep going. But you're smart with it. So what I did is, as soon as I've realized that, it's not that I realized, I knew coming in, like 3 weeks is too long. It's not water retention no more. Maybe I got too aggressive with my diet. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm 40. I'm not 36, 35, 28 anymore. It can be many, many things. I did a full week at maintenance. So from 1,800 calories, I got up to 2,200 calories for one full week. Okay? And that was the best thing that I could ever done. I found my energy back. I replenished my body. I lost a kilogram on that week. You believe it or you don't? I don't know what to say. I lost a kilogram on that week because I could express a lot of strength on the weights. I could lift really well and have some very, very good workouts during that week. So I was burning it out. I was burning it off. I wasn't accumulating anything. Plus I'm eating extremely clean, super clean. And then after that week, we were talking about last week. I said I got 3 weeks to go. Let me go down now that I'm nice and replenished and I feel good and I feel strong, let me go to 1,500 calories for 3 weeks. Yeah, let me just squeeze it out. It's working magic. I am 66 kilograms. I lost another 3 kilograms in these 2 weeks. It's just great. I mean, it's just absolutely great. And if I didn't have the maintenance week, I wouldn't have had this success, to be honest. I feel like that if I wanted, I could stop now and I said, you know what, it's done. You know, I'm 40, I don't compete, I don't do anything like that. You know, I don't need to take it to the extreme. That's what people need to understand. You don't need to take it to the extreme, yeah? You just need to look better than what you looked yesterday. That's all, but there's no need for extreme, okay? This is it's a passion. This is good. It feels good to be healthy. It's good. It feels good to look good. You know, you look in the mirror, you look good, you feel good. There's nothing you can do better. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, no, that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna stop now just because I'm already happy with what I've got. We're gonna squeeze this to the end. 15 weeks will be 15 weeks, and we'll see where we get to. Let's see if we can. Yeah, let's see. But the cut was great. Obviously, me being 5'7", being 80 kilograms, you understand I was overweight, quite really, yeah, seriously overweight, and so I'm not anymore. So why am I telling you this, guys? Because you can try it. You can try the 15 weeks training plan, and it works. It's brilliant. I switch it all up for you, and now it's time to go and talk about the subject of the day. All right, 20 minutes of introduction, obviously updating you on what I do, what I don't do. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So. Right, guys, open your ears. This is good content, in my opinion. I'm gonna break down pretty much most of the training methods for bodybuilding, for hypertrophy, right? To facilitate hypertrophy, right? And the first two I want to talk about, one is the rest pose, and the second is the negative reps. Yeah. The rest pose is not for everyone. This is let's say that the rest pose and the negative reps are quite advanced. It's not for, you don't go to the gym the first day and you do this. You will rip your limbs apart. Seriously. Yeah, you go to the gym, beginners, you take it easy, you do what you can with the best you got. Right? These are advanced. Yeah, for people that have got years of experience, they understand their body, they can push it, right, a little further, staying safe, right? With the rest pose, you take a set to failure, you rest 10-20 seconds, then you squeeze out a few more reps with the same weight, and you repeat that cycle 2 or 3 times within what's technically a 1 set, right? So you start a set, you're done, you wait 20 seconds, you go again, you're done, you wait 20 seconds, you go again, and that is still 1 set, although it's considered 1 set. Extremely fatiguing, extremely potentially detrimental, okay? It is, this is Mike Menzer stuff, yeah? So this is for people, let's say, you are experienced. You train at home. You've been training at home for years. So you know what you're doing. You understand your body. You understand the principle of movements, let's say. You can try this stuff out. With a moderate weight, you don't need to, you won't be able to do it with a heavy weight. It's got to be moderate. and then you do it, and you can do one set of this. This is because one set is like 2 or 3 sets at the same time. You know, it's brilliant. It's I don't use it, especially when I am on a cut. This is great when you're bulked up, when you're nice and hydrated, when you're full of energy, when you got that little bit of fat on as well. Then you go do this. But when you're cutting, I don't think so. You're way more prone to injury prone. Yeah. Then we look into negative reps. Negative reps. I love this. It's one of my favorite. This one I use as well, and I use it all the time. Okay. Basically, you emphasize and isolate the lowering phase of a lift. Okay, it's got to be slow, controlled, and you got to fight the weight. Yeah. So let's just say bicep curl. When the weight is lowering, I'm not just letting it drop. I'm opposing some resistance to that. Yeah, because the muscle can handle roughly 20 to 40% more load eccentrically than concentrically. That means you can go beyond what you could ever lift up, with, which creates more mechanical tension and micro damage. A strong hypertrophy driver. This is also why you need a spotter. Someone has to help lift the weight back to the top so you can lower it again. Yes, sir. This is a tremendous method. You want to be sore all day the next day or for 2-3 days in a row, go negative reps. Yeah. Do not standardize your training methods. Yeah. Negatives are brutal on recovery. More soreness, more systemic fatigue. That's exactly why Menser paired them with infrequent brief training. Go all out, then get out and recover. Yep. So you can switch on these things. Let's say you're running late, you got 40 minutes, you got half an hour, you want to do 4 movements. Good. Do this. You're going to be sore, man. You're going to be super, super sore. Guys, then I want to mention also, so what do you guys think about this so far? This is a good explanation, bro. This is good. You could rewatch this and keep it as a reference. Guys, another style that I love, actually maybe is my all-time favorite, possibly. I love the way I feel the next day I train with this style, and it's the agonist-antagonist superset. This is for me. It's my favorite. Okay? What are you going to do? You're going to have one. You got to have one, and this is mine. So basically what you do is you pair 2 exercises back to back with 0 rest between them. Okay, that's a superset, targeting opposing muscle groups. One that performs a movement agonist, and the muscle that does the opposite movement, the antagonist. Example, bicep curl immediately into tricep pushdown, or bench press into a row, or leg extension into a leg curl. This is tremendous. Why? Why I love it? First of all, it's good for balance. Right? You don't want to be one of them dudes that's got a massive chest and nothing else. It looks funny. It doesn't look good. You walk around all chest and nothing else. It don't look good. I'm not gonna lie. And you walk around all biceps with a tiny chest and a tiny back. You look funny. There's got to be a balance. You want to have big arms. You got to have a big chest too and a big back too, and some big legs as well. Because if even a small part of the body is way smaller, you look funny. Everything's got to be proportioned and balanced, and the agonist and antagonist system is the best for it. 90% of the time I train like this. I love it. I love the pump that it gives me. I love that I train twice as fast, because think about it. When you do superset, you train twice as fast. Yeah, I'm doing, for instance, chest and back. In 40 minutes with this method, you could be done. 40 minutes, you do chest and back, and you out. because you're always supersetting. You're always doing 2 sets in a row. In 40 minutes, 45 minutes, you're out of the gym and you can potentially ache badly the next day. Let me open the door for my beloved dogs. It's not bad. Decent. Almost there. So why it works? The agonist antagonist superset. While one muscle is working, its antagonist is actually relaxing and getting a light stretch. So you're not truly fatiguing the second muscle before you're training. Some research also points to a reciprocal inhibition effect. Pre-fatiguing the antagonist can slightly reduce its resting tension, which might let the agonist produce more force right after. Net effect, you get 2 quality sets done in the time it normally takes for one, with less drop off in performance than doing 2 sets of the same muscle back to back. You hear that? You hear that? If you don't use it, that you're missing out. You are missing out. Right? Anyway, strength, huge time efficiency, as I just said. Great for supersets in a time crunch session. Also increase workouts density. You know, more work per minute, which is great for endurance as well. Huh? All right. Any question about the agonist antagonist superset? Come on now, I mean. I'm gonna make this chest explode, brother. All right, keep going. Let's go. Another one. Which one? Which one are we gonna go for now? Wait a minute, what the hell is this? Trying to make sure that we look all right. We do. Guys, another one really worth mentioning. Bro splits, push and pull. And that is it for now, for today. Yeah? We're gonna do 50 minutes, 1 hour today, maybe less, maybe 45 minutes. I'm gonna stay with my beautiful wife, maybe have a little drink, glass of wine, why not? It's August, everybody's on holiday. I'm the only one, you know, doing this in August. Everybody's getting fat and is on holiday while I'm here, leading by example. So when you're gonna show up in September, I'll be right here, right there, ready to seek and destroy, you know what I'm saying? Ready. So bro split, I don't like this, right? As you gotta love something, you gotta hate something as well, I guess, I would assume. It's one muscle group per training day. Chest day, back day, shoulder day, arm day, leg day. Usually it's a 5 to 6 day rotation. Hey Jesse Jeff, what's up? Hitting each muscle once per week, but with a lot of volume in that single session. In my opinion, I'll be very, frank with you. If you're not on steroids, you can't do bro splits, bro. If you're not on steroids, you're not going to be able to do bro splits. I don't think a person that does not take anything enhancing can work with a certain intensity for more than, I'm not going to lie, 3 days a week. I'm real with you. I think and I don't want to use the word natural, bro. I hate the word natural, man. I feel stupid using it. A person that don't use PEDs, okay, won't be able to recover. Yeah. The best thing for a person with that doesn't take anything is you you hit the muscle once a week. The way I break it down for me and for a lot of people too, and it works magic. I do the agonist antagonist most of the time because it's time efficient, because we're working out 3 times a week, right? We're not in the gym every day looking at windows. You know what I'm saying? We do back and chest, right? On Monday. We do arms and shoulders, right? On Tuesday. We take a day off. We do legs and core, or core and legs on whatever day it is, on Thursday. And then you take Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. You grow like an animal. Right. Those sessions have to be very intense. Otherwise, it fails the purpose. The reason why you train 3 times a week and you hit the muscle once a week, right, is because we going at it in a very aggressive fashion. We're not chit-chatting. We're not talking to the friend while we lift. We're not checking the phone when we're resting. There's some sort of seriousness about this training method, you know. And the session have to be aggressive, hard, no messing around. So the 3 times a week are justified. If you go to the gym and play around, then it fails the purpose. Then you might as well go 6 days a week, so you're doing nothing anyway. So go as much as you want. It's better than being at the pub. Yeah, I always do. I'm 40, okay? I'm 40 years old, and I can tell you the difference from me now and me when I was 35 is quite dramatic. I'll go tell you. I'm still an animal, cuz. I'm still an animal, Jess. Do not think I'm normal, ever. Do not mistake me for normal people, okay? With all respect for normal people, but I am not. But I have to tell you, my recovery time is a little bit worse. My endurance is the same. My strength is increased. The strength keep increasing until you want to. Strength doesn't go away. Actually, you can gain strength. It's just my recovery time. I have to look after my flexibility and my stretches more and more, because you tend to stiffen up more and more with time, to get, you know, more rigid with time if you don't look after it, okay? But other than that, I'm still the same animal. But you know what I'm saying? It's the 3 times a week is not Mensa style necessarily. Actually, Mensa was an advocate of the 2 a week for most people. Me is just what works for me, because ultimately, after a while, after some years of experience, you figure out what works for you. And my best way to put on some muscle and to also don't get injured and have a good recovery and like I'm not miserable all the time because I'm aching all the time, is this. Those 3 days in a row that I get, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, are crucial for me. Crucial. I don't look. I mean, it's I don't know who's right or wrong because these people are all big. All I know is that some things work for some people, and some other things work for other people. So you can never say in this field, there's never there won't ever be a study that says, oh, this is for everybody. This, you do this, everybody is the same. It's never gonna happen because the human body is so unpredictable in the way you react to stuff that some people benefit more from going to failure, some others from wrapping it up, and that's it. Who's right, who's wrong? Nobody. As long as we're getting big. Yeah. Oh man, recovery is crucial. For me, like I said, I wouldn't be able to sustain all that intensity without those 3 days off. I usually ache during those 3 days off. It's not like I am nice and I usually kind of carry some aches, some, you know, and that's what I was meant to be. You know, it's interesting, Jets, because I'm sure you know already because you've been here for some time, but I have no, I mean, do you know what? Yeah, they get injured mainly. You know, they get injured mainly. But Jets, I'm sure you do know. I'm a former, you can say former, endurance athlete. You know, I used to run long distances. I used to do Ironman triathlon. So this is actually my first time, my first year training for hypertrophy. I've always trained for performance, which is a completely different ballgame. My majority of my own training has been towards performance, either running, cycling, or swimming. You know, and yeah. So this is my first year, actually, because I've always been a spectator from the outside, and now I feel like after my neck injury and stuff like that, I feel like I've been given another chance, and I'm taking it. So I'm looking to get not super big, but bigger than this. Bear in mind, I don't take anything whatsoever. I don't take no supplements of any kind. I don't take tablets of any time. I don't do nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But we'll see. We'll see how it will go. You can go and look back on. There are videos when I started this that I'm twice the size. I am 14 kilograms heavier than this. You can see it. Everything is recorded. That's the beauty of this thing. Everything is recorded, man. Brilliant. Jetsy, what did you do today? Did you train today, Jets? Was it a training day today? Tell me this and then I go, because I am a little bit tired, Jets. Don't hate me. Was it my food? For these days I'm eating super clean, mate. And I got to tell you this, yeah. Since I cut completely, oh man, that's brutal, bruh. That is flipping brutal, mate. Can you do muscle ups? Mate. Not as much as dips. The dips is but the pull-ups, man, 10 sets. and you take them all to failure, right? How was it? Yeah. Well done, brother. Super well done. Yeah. My food at the minute is I'm having either a couple of eggs, right, in the morning, and a little bit of like a. Let me do it. Let me check it with my app. I got everything logged in. I'm telling you, one day. Don't bother nobody with my app. Don't worry about nothing. I just use it to tell you. Right. Let's check out. Let's check out yesterday, because yesterday I had 2,000 calories because yesterday I trained like an animal. I felt it and I went for it. Obviously, okay, yesterday breakfast, 100 grams of yogurt and 20 grams of honey, 3.8 grams of proteins, 29 grams of carbs, and 1.1 gram of fat. Then at lunch, I had potatoes, 250 grams of potatoes with 15 grams of olive oil and 150 grams of meat. I had a steak. Yeah. And that is 794 calories. That's a big lunch. 794 calories, 42 grams, 0.8 grams of proteins, 44.8 grams of carbs, and 47.4 grams of fat. That was a solid lunch, mate. Then I had a little snack. Oh, yesterday was great, brother. I had buffalo mozzarella, 145 grams, which is 410 calories. They're very calorie dense, but they got good proteins, good fat in them. I like them. And then I had a little yogurt, some 10 grams of honey, just to give it a little bit of taste, and some melon, 100 grams of melon, which is 34 calories. My snack was 512 calories. So my breakfast was 135 calories. I kept it light for breakfast. Then I had a lunch, 794 calories. Then I had a snack for 512. And then for dinner, I had pork ribs. Yeah. People complain about the fat in them. Fat is good for you. And if you keep it low in carbs, you got to replace it with something, because proteins are useless other than, repairing muscles. But as a source of energy, proteins are garbage, terrible. Carbs and fat are much better, much, much, much better. So if I'm going low in carbs, where am I going to get my energy from? From the fat, right? So yeah, that's a total of 2,038 calories total, 116 grams of proteins, 140 grams of carbs. My target in terms of proteins was 119 grams of proteins, so I hit the target. Carbs, my target was 270 grams. I had 140 grams, so you can tell I'm low in carbs. But then in fat, 112 grams of fat, over 60 grams of target. And I've been doing this for most of my diet, where I go high on fat and I stay low on carbs, because fat are just a great macro, guys. Why do you hate on fat? Fat is terrible if it's human made. If it's human made, oh my god. Fat's hydrogenated fat and all those, Oh man, that's bad. Yeah, man. No, no, no. No, no. You can tell, right? This is not for everybody. No, 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 no. No, my kids have chicken. They have kids' taste, you know. I cook them pasta. My wife eat pasta. My wife don't eat the meat that I eat. My wife don't eat yogurt. My wife don't eat liver. I'll give you another day. This is a Sunday the 9th of August. This is all logged in my app. I'm not doing nothing. Yeah. We eat together, obviously, but I eat different because they don't like what I eat. Not because I want to be, they don't like it. My kids like different food. All right, check this out. Uh, yeah, man. I got the air fryer, bro, but I never use it. I never pull it out. Is it good? Yeah? I'm gonna pull it out tomorrow and I'm gonna use it. Is it fast? Pasta is terrible for me. Pasta is terrible for me and I eliminated it. But I know I've been knowing this for years. And I kept the rice. I kept the rice, but I still had the bloating, still had mate. I eliminated the rice. Now I take my carbs from fruits and vegetables only. No more bloating, mate. No more bloating. You tell me if I'm bloated. The lighting is horrible, and the tattoo covers the thing. Not bloated, bro. Done. Getting shredded, man. What you say? Get in there. Yeah, or normal potatoes. There's not much of a difference there. Me, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'll give you this, yeah. Do you eat omega? Do you take on omega-3 with food? Yeah, not supplements. Supplements don't count. It's garbage to me, right? Garbage. So if you take an omega-3 pill, you're not taking it. For my world, where I come from, you're not taking it. You have to take it from food. And I've discovered the other day anchovies. Yeah? Tremendous, Jetsy. Tremendous. Beautiful, Jetsy, man. You're a rare breed. And yeah. I take it from anchovies. Yeah? They're very, this little fish like this. You put them on a pan with a half a tablespoon of olive oil. 3 minutes each side. This thing already. They don't have much bones because they are so tiny. You pull the bone out, mate. You squeeze a little bit of lemon on it if you like it. Or, if you're a savage, a little bit of spice in it. There's nothing wrong with it. Man, that's a tremendous breakfast. And at 45 grams of that, let me check it out. Because again, I got everything logged in. 45 grams of anchovies. Let me find it. What was yesterday? Monday? Here you go. 45 grams of anchovies is 78.8 calories, which is just fish and oil, yeah. Gotta keep it simple, man. Olive oil is so good for you. But anyway, anchovies, 45 grams, 78 calories, 12 grams of proteins, no carbs, 3.2 grams of fat, which is your omega-3, sir. Yeah. That you see these 78.8 calories, yeah, of anchovies. You're never gonna get fat from it. Never. This goes straight into your system. This is nutritious food. Yeah? Your body don't turn into fat these things. It utilizes. There's already fat in it, but it utilizes it. Oh, mate. Anchovies, bro, are, I don't know in England, mate. I have no idea. But let me tell you here, they are $5.99 per kilo. And I eat 45 grams at a time. How many? I freeze them, I defrost them, portions of 50 grams. How much is it costing me? Nothing. $5.99 per kilo. I split them in 100 grams bags, 10 bags of 100 grams. I put them in the freezer. Man, that's cheap, bro. Where I come from is cheap. That's my supplement, mate. It's clean and skin and nice and clean, nice. Yeah, man, $5.99 for a kilogram. It's a very cheap fish, man. It's not. It's a tiny little fish. It's everywhere. It's not prestigious. It's not the most tasteful fish out there as well. It's a blue little oily fish. That's why it costs nothing, because it's not like you having a, I don't even know, but like a real big fish that will cost you here in Italy. It might cost you 30 quid per kilo. 30 quid per kilo. $5.99. This is anchovies is probably the cheapest fish you can get. Check it out, mate. Seriously, it's the cheapest, and it's one of the best. One of the best by far. It's a little snack, 45 grams. It's 10 little, approximately, obviously, but approx like 10 little fillets. Yeah. So like 5 full fish. It's not much. 78 calories. You put a little 15 grams of olive oil in it. That's 135 calories. That will send you to 210 calories. But it's all God-made food. Now, mate, look, let me tell you something about coffee. I'm happy you're bringing it out, bro. I quit coffee so many times. And I have to tell you that I think I might need it in my life. Because, maybe it's because I have had it for too long. I do not know. But, I'm going to be straightforward, yeah. We know each other a long time. The way I go to the toilet, bro, with a coffee, it's just unreplaceable. I just can't find anything that get me to the toilet like coffee does. I have my little breakfast. I have my coffee. I'm going to the toilet, mate. There's no ifs and buts about it. I'm going to the toilet. And when I don't drink coffee, I am constipated. I swear. So, you know, one coffee is not going to kill you, mate. You know what I'm saying? I'm having one coffee, bro. Yeah, Jets, listen to this. One coffee, mate. That's it. One shot. Espresso. That is me, bro. Don't come anywhere near around me. I don't have it on an empty stomach. I don't have it as soon as I wake up. It will destroy your stomach, mate. Trust me, brother. I am Italian. I can talk about coffee, bro. I had the terrible habit of waking up and drinking coffee. First thing in the morning, before even anybody can even talk to me or look at me. I have to have my coffee. Some years ago. It was destroying my stomach. So now, I take my time when I wake up. I don't eat immediately either. I don't feel like drinking either. When I'm waking up, now I'm just, waiting for myself to wake up a little bit. When I feel a little bit awake, I prepare a tiny breakfast. You see, this is this 120 calories, 200 calories breakfast, a little tiny bit, because I'm not necessarily hungry in the morning myself. But I want to have my coffee, and I want to wake up my metabolism also, yeah? I want to turn the fire on, and eating, you do that. May I have a little breakfast? I have my yogurt. I can have my anchovies. It depends. It could be scrambled eggs. I have tons of scrambled eggs. May you can count to 20. I'm in the toilet. And I can't help it. What am I going to do? But hey, if you like, if it wasn't making you feel good and you go to the toilet without any problem, you don't feel any difference in regards, then is it one less habit that you have. I tried so many times. I've tried so many times. In life, I got, again, this is an opinion, yeah? Life loses a tiny bit of its spark without coffee. Just a tiny bit of spark. Life is just a little bit less, I don't know. Yeah, coffee gives it a little spark to life. You drink a coffee, you feel, yeah, I'm on. Let's go. Let's tackle this. You know what I'm saying? When without coffee, it takes you time to actually get into the rhythm. That's the thing without coffee. It takes you time to get onto anything. You know, you don't just. It's probably very psychological more than actually the caffeine itself. But the coffee does something to you. You know. So I'll go back at it. A little tiny bit, like I said, one shot. That's it. And magic for me. I don't think they're good, Jetsy, those sachets, or whatever you call them. The Nescafe, actually, they're not, what machines you have? They're not too bad either, to be honest. I used to have them. I now have a mocha. You know the mocha? Get yourself a mocha, mate. Mocha. Man, get yourself the mocha. You know the thing that you screw? You open it, you put water in it, then you got a little container. Yeah, man, get yourself a mocha, I'm telling you. A little Italian mocha. You find it anywhere in London. Anywhere. In the world, as a fact. You unscrew it, you fill the little water, you put the little thing in it, you put coffee in that little thing, you screw it, you put it on fire for like 5 minutes, you hear the noise, yeah, man, that's the best coffee there is. That's the best coffee there is. What's the matter? Dai, adesso arrivo. Ti parli? Arrivo. Gotta go. Right, Jets, it's time for me to go, bro. All right, 1 hour in, 1 hour and 5 minutes in, 101 views, one new subscriber. You know what? I'm happy with anything. It's August. It's August. Everybody's on holidays, and I'm enjoying myself. So I don't complain about nothing. Yeah, man. Good night, Jets. Yeah, we'll speak tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Oh, we do Giuliano Friday and Saturday this week, yeah, because Giuliano is on holiday. Yeah. And so I'll see you tomorrow evening. All right. Good night, everyone. God bless. Bye bye.